Hello everyone, this is the Bullet from the North, and this is my first game from the TNQ 4 tournament, and I'm up against Lizardmen. Um, this is actually the first time I meet Lizardmen during a tournament environment, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. You'll see how this list looks like here in deployment. I don't know every magic item and stuff like that, but from left to right, it has a unit of 20 skink skirmishers, 20 something skink cohort. The pterodon inside is just a unit filler. Then it has, I think it is 8 cold one knights with 4 Scarvet veterans on cold ones in that unit, so that's a lot of punch. Next that you see a Skink Chief from a Pterodon, about 34 Temple Guards with a Slan, which has the lore monsters, is called that? He has the signature from every lore. Next to that, a little Brick of Sorrows, 25 or 28 or wherever they are. Behind the Temple Guard you see, or maybe you don't see it, but there is 2 Salamanders back there, and to the right another cohort of skinks, and as again that Pterodon is just a unit filler. Better picture of that. And my force is out in the middle of the table, and of course the Venom Thicket. I'm always gonna play Venom Thicket during the whole tournament, so you know, if I don't, if I accidentally miss to explain that. And over to my deployment, I have from left to right Wild Riders, War Dancers with the Wave Watchers behind them, Orion in the far back, Eternal Guards just parked in front or back of the wood, Glade Guards up on the hill. Just I have a certain idea while deploying this, that's the True Flight Glade Guards just in the middle of the board with as much visibility as possible. The sisters behind them in a line, so I can, with a wizard int of course, so I can vanguard to whatever direction I feel I need to be in. So I also think I'm gonna deploy just those 2 units like that the whole tournament, because it was the Glade Guards are my first drop, and then I'll just drop the sisters because with their movement it doesn't really matter much where I put them, and from the middle of the table I can easily get wherever I want to be. And next to them you see the Sister of Twilight, and next to them the captain on the Great Stag. So over to Vanguard, I move up the Wilders a bit more onto the flank. My idea is I'm out of range for the skinks with like an inch or something. So my idea, I hope he will advance with the skinks and I will be able to charge them turn 2. Mostly because on this tournament all hills and forests are indefinitely high, so they're behind the hill from the True Flight Glade Guards. I can see them and shoot them out. So hopefully I can break through on that flank and maybe reform them and just plow through his lines in the center. But we'll see how that goes. And the CC just moves up a bit. Not to be too close to the edge, and just a little bit closer to everything. And despite +1, I of course lose the roll to go first. So Lizardmen go first. He advances with his middle line with the cold ones, the Saurus, Skink Chief, the Salamanders. Although the skinks on the left stand put there, I think he's considering the Wild Riders too much of a threat to advance much. And you see to the left as well, the Skink Court just moves up a little bit. And during the magic phase, I suppose, he manages to kill off 1 Wave Watcher, and that's about it from his turn 1. Over to my turn 1, you can see I move up the War Dancers, not Wave Watcher. The War Dancers move up to kind of chaff his Cold One Knights. Um, I know people with cavalry are frightened as fuck against war dancers because of the killing blow, and especially this one with 4 characters. But I'm hoping he will charge them. The Eternal Guards just move up into the forest, take the charge from Temple Guard because they can't charge the war dancers; they don't fit. And just stand there, hold them for a turn or 2 or 3, and so I can manage the rest of his army in the meantime, and then just go in and destroy them with everything I got. The way what you just stand put to get an extra plus when shooting. I also give them Hand of Glory, so those Cold One Knights I'm gonna hit them on 2s, which is just awesome. I'm up Orin a little bit. I do not know why I do that. My biggest lesson before the tournament was to learn to play Orion, not too like crazy, not charge him up, not too offensively or whatever it's called, because he dies too easy. It's with his shooting, it's better to like dance around a bit, shoot things up, and when stuff needs to die and you have whittled them down a bit, then it comes and just kills it. But yeah, I do not know why I moved them up. Just silly. Maybe because I wanted range for the bolt spear thrower thingy on the knights. Maybe that's it. And over here you can barely see. I have moved up my captain on a stag. I'll just call it the stag from now forth. I popped Hail of Doom on the skinks just to be rid of it. He'll probably die pretty soon. So I just pop it off, kill off some skinks, less poison attacks against me. Which is the skinks with the poison javelins are the biggest threat to me as I see it. The Sisters moves up, or the Sister of Twilight moves up just behind him to shoot at stuff. During the magic phase, yeah, I got off Hand of Glory, is that on the Way Watchers, and I also get off Curse of Honor here on the Knights, which is awesome. And in the shooting phase, I managed to shoot out like 5 Cold One Knights. So yeah, that's really awesome. I hit like everything from the Way Watchers. I wounded 5+ like a boss, and he didn't have any save against it, so it's just, yeah, awesome. Lizardmen turn 2, and now shit's about to hit the fan. He charges the Eternal Guard with Temple Guards, as I hoped and predicted. The Cold Ones actually could charge Orion. I did not believe the gap was big enough for them to come through, but it was when we measured it. So bad for me, and lucky for me that he actually failed the charge, but yeah, he's in a perfect position for me as far as I'm concerned. I think the Temple Guards died like 1 or 2 or something from the Venom Thicket from Dangerous Train. The rest of his army just moves up behind them. You also see the Saurus move up as well. And the Skinks move up against the Captain. And the Skirmishers finally advance towards my Wild Riders. I think I actually shot at them and got like 1 or 2 wounds through, but I saved them. It's just awesome. And during magic, he gets off Miasma and Ice Shard Blizzard on my Eternal Guard, so fucking A. I'm hitting on 5s instead of 3s. I still have the rerolls though, but luckily, the Miasma, yeah, he -1, and the Ice Shard Blizzard is pathetic. No, it's not pathetic, it's really nice for him. But yeah, hitting on 5s instead of 3s are kind of a pain. But we will see what happens there. Which is actually now. Yeah, you can see I killed a whole rank of Temple Guards. We just, yeah, Venom Thicket is my biggest lover in this game. I'm hitting on 5s. I still have reroll to hit, and I roll those 6s like a maniac. He got some saves, but not enough. Although he killed about 10, 12 Eternal Guards, but hey, that's what they're there for, right? I still have maximum attacks back in my turn. And they will probably not break. And hopefully I can get some buff in on them or something like that. You can also see there's a wound marker around the Cold One Knights. That's just from Dangerous Rain from Curse Foundry. He has so many characters in there, so it's like, yeah, it's wound markers all over the place. So it's my turn too. I charge the Skinks. He managed to kill off 3 from the stand and shoot, which is insane. I move the War Dancers to protect both Orion and the flank of the Eternal Guard from the Cold Ones. I do a bit of a mistake and move the Way Watchers, what I thought was out of line of sight of the Cold One Knights, but they wasn't. But I can still see them, so at least I'll have one more shooting phase on them. And also the captain charges the Skinks, and he takes 2 wounds from the stand and shoot, despite the charm shield, so fuck that. Caesar just moves up to be able to shoot at stuff not in combat. What the hell is happening here? No, it's just another picture, right? Yeah, I think it's just another picture of the middle. A blurry, bad one. Shooting phase, as you can see, I should shoot off a bit more knights. The sisters kills off the big star in behind the temple guards. That's a Skink Chief that I kill with. I can't remember if it's Orion or if it's the Sister of Twilight. Some of them, at least. Once again, I get off Hand of Glory on the Way Watchers, which is awesome. You can also see it already now, but the Wild Riders killed off the Skinks. And actually died like 1 or 2 in return, but whatever. I don't need it to be 10. I need it to be 5. Just the front rank is all that matters, in my opinion. It's just that double unit size just screws me over on both the Wild Riders and the Sisters of the Thorn. And we keep hanging each other in the middle. I get off almost another rank. From the Temple Guards, he kills off not too much. I think it's like 8 Eternal Guards or something like that. So they're just amazing. They're doing their part, definitely. I think I should have waved one stupid salamander with either the Truth Light or if that was the sisters. I don't know, but one is gone, one remaining. And here you see the captain. I did not break the Skinks because they're within 12 exactly from the slant, so they are still on. Even if they're not steadfast, I win with like 2 or 3, but a 7 rerollable with cold blood, fuck that, impossible to fade. So over to Lizardmen turn 3. He charges his Saurus into my Glade Guard. It was a pretty long charge, like a 10 or something, which is why I still stood there. Unfortunately for me, he made a charge, so he's in there. Those Glade Guards are dead, and that's almost 300 points into the bin. But yeah, still not much to do there. He charges the Cold One Knights into the Way Watchers, and here, yeah, my mistake. I was far too close, and I was not I didn't check clearly enough. It's just, it still bugs me. I think I killed 1 from stand and shoot or something, but now there's, I think it's the standard bearers left and 4 characters, so yeah, fuck that. The Skinks up on top just reforms to shoot at the Wild Riders, I presume. And I need to see. Yeah, I think it recasts both Miasma or Ice Earth Blizzard. Does it do that? I don't know. I don't know what this picture is otherwise. No, it does not. It's just a picture of the middle. So with both buffs gone, I still managed to kill off quite a few Temple Guards. He just kills off about 6 Eternal Guards in return. Now I'm hitting on 3s. Still, I would. Yeah, let's just Yeah, the Eternal Guards are awesome. The Glade Guard, the small hope I had that it would actually stick with the Gleaming Pennant, just fails. And they break, they get overrun, and the Sars are where they are at right now. Not too much of a threat, and they can just run away with scissors. You can also see the 3 counters I have, so I'm not really afraid of them. My captain finally finished off the skinks. And in my turn 3, I move. This is another stupid mistake. Yeah, the Waywasher, of course, got annihilated by the cold ones. I move up Orion to put his spear through that line. I can just see the glory in front of me, killing everyone. I mean, the first is on strength 7. Sure, there's toughness 5, maybe 6. But I should wound. Hopefully the first one is the one with toughness 6, so I can wound him with 3s. With no armor save, the 3 multiple wound, and yeah. I know that the one closest to the one to the left doesn't have any ward save, as well as the one on the character most to the right, because I took the strain from the Curse of Anarchy before. So hopefully he doesn't have too many wards in there and doesn't save them with Orion's Spear. Otherwise, I just move up the War Dancers. He's gonna have some trouble getting away from them now. It's just... Oh, the War Dancers are just awesome. Frightens off Cavalry. If he actually charges them, I still have the shot of killing blowing his characters. And just one character is more points than the whole War Dancer unit. So, yeah, it could be interesting if he charges. I make one big mistake. I move up the Wild Riders to the flank of the Temple Guards, thinking that maybe I didn't watch too closely how many Eternal Guards I had left. So I kind of presumed they would hold, but with 6 models left, in hindsight, no, they will not hold against so many Temple Guards. Not a chance. So I should not have moved after Wild Rider so close. It was just a bad mistake from my part. You can also move up the Stag to charge either the Temple Guard or the Salamander. Over here I move up the both units of Sisters, the Sorority, and the Sister of the Thorn out of harm's way. Just moves up there to be able to shoot some javelins on the Temple God of the Saurus Warriors. I do not know why I didn't just go up to shoot at the... No, I wanted to be able to see the Saurus for spells, that's it. And the Sisters of Twilight moves up, they can see the Salamander. I'm actually counting on them to actually kill it off. This should not be too much of a problem with the shooting that they have. And yeah, the shooting. I get a Curse of Anarchy on the Saurus, on the cold ones again. Orion throws his spear. He hits the first. He wounds the first, and the fucker has a 5-up ward, which he actually saves. It's the only character with a ward in that unit, and he saves it. It just the glory gone in a moment. Bloody hell. And yeah, we're moving up quite fast. I'm really bad at taking pictures during the tournament. But I can say that the Sisters on the Salamander, the poison one shoots, doesn't get a single poison, and doesn't do a single wound. The or maybe she kills off a skink or two. Yeah, I think the poison one kills off the skinks. The big one hits, wounds, and I roll 1 for d6 multiple wounds, so he still has 2 wounds left. Just so annoying, so annoying. But yeah, the Eternal Guards got smacked in the face. He reformed. That was still my turn with the Temple Guard, and in his turn, it charges the Wild Riders. As I said, just a stupid mistake from my part. The Eternal Guard still kills off a few, and he dies. I think it took like 4 or 5 casualties from Danish Train. Just love Venom Thicket. But still, those Wild Riders are toast. The cold ones, they decide to charge the War Dancers, so we'll see how that goes. Over here, he moves up the Salamander to just, I suppose, shoot at the Sisters. And yeah, here's the charge. He even gets off miasma. Minus reduces my weapon skill by 2, so I'm hitting him on force, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I still have the rerolls though. So yeah, after combat now, this a lot happens here. This is even my turn. But to start from the beginning, he kills off everything except the musician from the Wild Riders. Why the hell is only the musician left? I thought I had a banner on them. Oh, whatever. I probably just took the wrong character away. I break. I run away. He doesn't catch me. And look at all the Cold One Knights. You see the banner there? That's the banner from the Cold One unit. Which means I got in 3 killing blows on his characters. And 2 of them had no ward save, so they just died. And 1 had a ward save, which he failed, so he died as well. So the war dancers took about, what, 4 times their points in 1 combat? Just so awesome. so awesome. And then, yeah, you see my turn. I charge the flank with Orion. It's time for him to smack something around. The stag charges in the rear. He has wounds. He has recovered wound. I forgot to tell that. Yeah, I put apotheosis on him and healed up the wounds lost. So he's on full wounds and charges in the rear. So I know I won't break them since if I don't kill off every temple god, which is a possibility, but then it rolled really good. But I know even if it's 1 left, there will be stubborn on Egypt 10, rerollable, cold-blooded, fucking shit. Unbreakable in my world. And here you can see he reformed his swords during his turn, of course. I just moved Sister out of Charge Arc, so they can shoot at the Salamander if they want to, or the Saurus. They're in a good position. They have like 4 or 5 markers by now. Kind of untouchable. Move up the Sisters to be able to see the Salamander a bit better. Here's another picture of that. Only 3 markers. I'll probably get more in this magic phase. Yeah, I get a Fury Convocation on the Saurus, reducing them by 1/3 or maybe half even. Awesome spell. Every time I cast it, I do not cast it for the damage it does, which is still pretty powerful, but it's because it kind of denies your opponent his next magic phase when it has to dispel that on 19. It's just awesome spell. Awesome spell. He also got off like, what the hell was it? Hand of Glory maybe? Or something stupid like that on my captain. I did impact hits. I did a couple of wounds. He did some wounds from the captain. He's still strength 5. Armor piercing, so they don't have any save. But didn't kill enough. And the temple guard fuckers actually managed to kill him. Just what the fuck. He has 3 wounds, toughness 4 with a 4-up save. Short is strength 5, so I get like a 6-up save. But still, I was in base contact with the Slan and 2 temple guards. He shouldn't die in my opinion, but he did. Fucker. Orion kills off quite a few. I think I still rolled like 1 for Thunderstomp, which sucks. So this is the Lizardmen turn 5. He reformed since I don't have anything in his back anymore. He can reform like that. His Cold Ones just moves up to be able to charge Orion. They still have the Curse of Anarchy on them though, so but they didn't march, so they didn't have to take any damage range. His Kings just moves up. I don't know why they're standing like that. Maybe to counter charge, or if this temple actually flees, I will be stuck in them instead. The Star's Worst just moves up. The Salamander moves up to spit on me a bit more. And yeah, I think this is after combat. I hit everything I had on the slam. Managed to get a few wounds through his ward save, which is saved like a king. I think he got like 6 wounds or something through, and he just saves it. I think he got Earthblood in his turn or something like that. Yeah, it is Lizardmen turn 5. Yeah, he got the Earthblood in, so he could save a bit, some Thunderstomp on his Temple Guard as well. So my turn 5, he did not dispel Fear Communication, so it's still eating through those Cyrus Warriors, so there are only like 7 left now. In my turn, Siege of Twilight actually shot again at the Salamander. The poison didn't do anything. I hit and wound with the D6 multiple wound 1, and I roll a 1 again for multiple wounds on a D6. So he has 1 wound left, but now, fuck it, I'm gonna kill him with the Siege of the Thorn. Too many yeah, he needs to die from that. Fucking A. And now a lot of things at once, like 2 turns in one picture. So he charges both his the cold one Standard Bearer and the Scarvet on the cold one. He charges them into Orion. Oh, wait, it does not. I actually kill off the Standard Bearer with the Siege of Twilight. That's what happens in my turn 5. The Scarvet charges into Orion, despite he has Curse of Anri on him. He passed his Danish Drain test. So what I did was I actually put all my attacks on the Scarvet and killed him before he could do anything else on me. He got, you see, Orion has taken 3 wounds. That's from it. It was the Scarvet with the Stegadon Helm on him. So he had these 3 impact hits, and all 3 wounded, and I didn't save a single one. Fucking shit. So Orion took 3 wounds from the impact hits, but after that he just turned around and bitch slapped the fucker to hell. I then Thunderstomped. I think I actually killed off the whole unit. Yeah, oh, I got Shield of Thorns through in my magic phase. The Shield of Thorns actually killed 1 Temple Guard, and then I Thunderstomped the rest of them and put on a few more wounds on the slam. That's what happened. So yeah, Wood of turn 6. The slan is dead. I think he actually stuck at like a 4 rerollable or something stupid like that. It's fucking cold blood. So I just had to kill him in my last turn with Orion, which I did. I don't give a flying fuck about the skin cohort, that's not a lot of points. I just move up, I shoot, and I magic and soul quench the Saurus to death, so they die. And that's the end of the game. And Astray victory, I actually won, 16-4. The only thing he had left was the skin cohort, and I still had the Sister with Spellweaver, I had Orion, I had Sister of Twilight, I had the captain wasn't, no, that's pretty much what I had, but it's like a lot of points from my part. And I killed his general and Beast in close combat, I got extra from that, so yeah, it was a fun game. As I need to emphasize the awesomeness of both Eternal Guards and War Dancers. The War Dancers have done, even if they just die turn 1 in the rest of the games in the tournament, they have done everything I could have asked them. They killed 3 freaking Scarvet Torpedo Cold One Knights in 1 turn. It's just the points those cost contra the points that the War Dancers got. It's just insane. And Eternal Guards still hold for like 3 turns against Temple Guards, which are one of the most hard-hitting infantry in the Worm world. So yeah, they're just awesome. So I start off pretty strong, 16-4 in the first game. So I actually always want to play like close to a tie in the first game, so I won't have to meet the really good guys in turn 2. But yeah, we'll see how it what happens. I won 1 match. If I win 2 more, I have completed my goal of winning more than. Here it goes. Stay tuned for the next one.